Okay, so let's go ahead and get back into it. So we're pretty much from where we are right here. We're
The air's
following
so
up
dry.
on. We're basically coming back from where we kind of went to this refuge right here, just so that we can always come back to this area. And we're working on spellcraft challenges and heading in the direction of this fortress overrun. Oh, and
Dear
by the
old
way, my
Silo.
intro, this is
She
War on
really
Gaming.
didn't want
Thanks for tuning
anyone
in.
having any fun.
And so let's go ahead
Laugh it up.
and
You don't have to
get it
breathe this
moving.
stuff.
We have the Silas soldiers down here,
You need to tailor your approach.
Whatever helps
but
get
there's
this over
really
with.
nothing much to do with them, and I don't believe that there's an item in their direction that I really need.
Something's there.
No.
What should we do?
So
Could
we're gonna
pretend
go
we
ahead
didn't
and
notice.
continue to go in the direction of the gauntlet of the gauntlet run. So let's keep going in that direction right now. We can at least take care of these guys. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure. Did I? Okay. Yeah. So we're working on Genesis level 3, burst shot level 1 still, and burst shot level 3. So with burst shot level 3, the idea is to just hit the enemy from
Now's
behind.
your chance.
It can be a little difficult to get that one to work right unless you bind them.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. You have to set it off behind the enemy and then hope that
This
you can
oughta be
kind of
good.
get them in the right place for it.
Ah, yeah.
Again, it's all about remembering enemy distance. And so with the zombies, if
Ready?
they feel like they can't get to you at a certain moment, then they'll run away first.
Got you on your toes
There
now.
we go.
I think
And there
that's
we
all
go.
of them.
Seems like it. Nice work.
So that's 35. We still need quite a few more for it to count.
Okay,
This
what do you
should
say?
be
Kick some
a
ass, take some
castle
names?
area. And if I'm right, if we go into this castle, there's going to be 11
little
enemies
bloodthirsty,
that are
are
in
we?
here. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do this.
Well, do something.
We got this.
So that's 38. 39. Okay, and we got Ursarang, the big dude, in here.
Uh-oh.
All right. Ooh, okay. Oh, they made me waste my surge magic. Let's get out of there.
Yeah.
Nope. So the bear is, of course, very fast. He has to be given his due props for his speed.
Does that make things a little easier?
More than a little.
Nope.
Ready for this?
So I'm just trying to keep a good eye on him. And then we're attacking him whenever we can. And honestly, not even worry about the remainders. Okay.
Yep. Got him. Ha. Nope, not working. You're gonna. Gotcha.
The advantage is ours.
Nope.
Yeah.
He's not giving me time to set him up with anything. Okay,
Try this. for
forget it.
size.
We're just gonna kill him.
That's not doing much. Try this for size.
Nope.
Oh, come on.
Nope.
Oh, yeah! Ready to wreck. Yeah.
Nope. So notice that sideways. Now see, that is a perfect example of what happens if you stop with Frey.
Let me at him.
So some attacks, like Tendril, leaves you open to a counter. Now at this juncture, I cannot afford to die or get hit in any way whatsoever, sorry, or I will die. So I gotta make sure that I do not get hit by the bear, no matter what. And see, this is why when people say the enemy AI is not good, I disagree. The enemy AI gets better depending on the enemy in question. Alright, so I'm losing stamina right now, so goal here is to just slow him down until I can get stamina back.
Okay.
Let's use Stone Stream so that I have the defensive up. He's gonna use that attack. Now I could have actually climbed onto a building and then just kind of basically pelted him from above. That's certainly a method of attack that you could use for him. So see, he did that side attack there as well.
Let's go!
This should be it. Yep.
Do I sense you getting better at this fight?
How could I not? It's that or get my ass whooped. Huh?
Okay. Done there.
There's no
Let's
one around.
climb.
Did you do something to annoy them all?
What
So I'm
didn't I
pretty
do?
sure that if this is the case, the fortress defense area, now that was me actually just being bad at controlling at that moment. Alright. So I'm pretty sure the fortress defense area then is probably going to be redoing this boss fight,
Well,
but with
wasn't much
just
to write home
multiple
about
waves.
in there.
Yes, it will take a horde of mindless, murderous horrors.
So
You
I'm
can
not
keep
done
'em.
in here though, so let's go ahead. There's sometimes enemies at the top of stuff like the castle walls, so we're gonna check that too. And there's the labyrinth down there. Right, craggrass. So it looks like the chest is actually outside of this place. Yeah. Now that is a bit of a glitch right there, where I got stuck in the on the wall. Okay, so the chest is right here.
You could break
We'll
an
hop
ankle
skip.
running on this stuff.
That's what made it so perfect for toughening up soldiers.
Yeah, and so not perfect for a relaxing getaway.
All right. So let's go ahead and see where else we can go. Get some other stuff done. Oh, is that the ogre? Yeah, that's the ogre right there. But I don't think that's going to help with what we're trying to do either.
Wait, what is that?
Shall we take a look?
So see, this is this
Check it
called a
out.
flashback,
Fortress.
and you can just
Well,
come to
it'll
the
be a good
monument
chance
like
to
this,
flex our muscles.
activate it,
I never said we're going.
and then it
What
will
the
send
hell
us
is
back to whatever time it was.
this?
So this is an
I'm not
extermination
entirely
run.
sure. Careful now.
So pretty much take out the enemies as fast as possible. And granted, this will be a lot easier probably with varying magic. So that's why we're going to see if
Alright,
we can
here
even
goes.
do this as well
Time
as
to
we
put
think
your
we
money where your
can.
mouth is. Now's your chance.
On it.
Now, I'm actually using this for the sake of the challenge thing too.
Got you on your toes now. Smooth.
Okay, so this is beautiful. We've now finished this spellcraft challenge. Now it's time for us to actually go ahead and switch to using something more like scatter shot in combination with
Super
tendril.
Looks like everybody showed up.
Might as well make the most of the opportunity.
Do I have to?
That kind of magic requires more range.
Kinda guessed that already. Right on the money. One, I guess.
You almost sound disappointed.
All right.
Who, me? Hell no. That was plenty.
Fancy your
Okay,
chances?
so see, this means that
I'll
now
give
we
it my
gotta
best shot.
change the attack strategy a bit.
Now's your chance.
Here it comes. Yeah. That's not doing much. Ha-ha! Bring in the pain.
All right, we take him down.
You're mine. I'm getting a feel for this.
You certainly seem to be.
Okay,
Yes.
not bad. Oh, okay. So that was actually a top level. So I guess they must have expected you to do this with lower magic. That has to be what that means. Okay. So that went awesomely. So let's go ahead and now we can focus on some of these remaining challenges. The next step will probably be to hit up the Labyrinth. We can just go straight down toward this area and we just keep going until we're pretty much, you know, done per se. We could level up every single ability before we even get to Tanta Sila, but I'll be honest, that'll probably make for a very boring matchup. So I kind of want to keep some of the interesting parts still in here. So I want to do Vivify for sure, because that allows us to improve health on a necklace. And we'll also be doing Rarefy and stuff. We'll fill this other side of the tree out later. So let me see what we need to do still. We have Genesis level 3 that needs to be done, and then Burst Shot. So these are all the cats, so they're not the same thing.
Incoming.
I don't really have to use any real skill here.
Now's your chance.
On it.
Alright, cleared out. Nope.
No
Okay.
monsters here, huh?
Were you hoping for a little exercise?
You really don't know me. Huh. What's this?
Okay. Oh, wait. There's something up here. Oh, I didn't notice this area. Can I make that? No. I don't think I can. So I'm gonna have to go back in the through the guild front. I'll go ahead and let my stamina replenish just in case for some reason there was actually an enemy up here somewhere. Oh, so that's why this is blocked. I don't know if I can actually break this somehow. Now it's cool to actually see what the effects look like of your magic on
This looks
something.
so different from Janoon.
Madness
But
is like a fingerprint.
I don't think we can
until
easily
like
get out of
as
here.
unique as the
So we will
individual
need
mind it
zip,
springs from.
I think, to pull off that to get to that other chest we'll need zip. So we'll deal with that later. Alright, let's head to the labyrinth. Because yeah, I don't see any easy way to get up there. So we'll get zip, we'll come back.
Wow, this place sure is something.
It does rather pique one's interest.
So let's see if we can get in. Okay, so it looks like we can.
This place gives me the creeps.
Stay on your guard. I sense enemies ahead.
Alright, nothing. Oh, and of course, so when you get into the locked labyrinths, make sure that you look around and check the entire area. So this one's pretty much just straightforward. We're just going ahead, and you can use these stones to go back to the entrance.
Not a great welcome.
At least you got a welcome.
So let's go ahead, check our thing. So defeat enemies that are vulnerable to phase magic and build up power. None of these enemies should be vulnerable to phase
Let me
magic.
guess. Bad guys nearby.
Got it in
So
one.
we might as well just go ahead and just hit them, knock them down as quick as possible.
My ace in the hole!
That kind of magic requires more range.
Kind of guessed that already.
Okay. This should come in handy.
I'll just do it the normal way.
Path splits here.
Choices.
So as you can see, Frey and Cuff have just told you that the path splits. So you're going to want to actually do both. I mean, as much as you possibly can in the labyrinth, right? So let's go ahead and go this way, and we'll slowly make our way back. So one cool thing is you can kind of see what's in the area ahead of time. So we're actually going to use burst shot since we're trying to get this one
Are
leveled
they
up.
sleeping?
Maybe we should just tiptoe past them.
No.
Now's your chance.
On it!
Here it comes.
Look out!
So, reason being,
Right in
I
the
am
sweet
trying to make
spot.
sure that we kill the Syntheras
We got this!
with burst magic.
Got him.
Now, let's go ahead and set up here.
Bring it! You might want to run!
Nice. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any more Syntheras left for us.
I got just
So we
the
might
thing.
as well just go ahead and finish them off the old-fashioned way.
Here it comes. Were you counting how many asses we kicked there?
Sorry, I stopped after the first few.
Ha!
Most of the items in here are healing draws. So they really are expecting you to kind of take damage and have a tough time. But again, as long as you make sure that the enemies don't hit you, can't really take damage, right? But these are, of course, lower level labyrinths. So once you step into the much harder ones, I'm sure that things will change massively. Also, they have firewood there so you could camp out if you wanted. So this looks like the final door, which is nice and all, but we're not going to do that one yet. So let's go ahead and go backwards. I think, yeah, it would be through this way. And then this was the other path that we took in here. Again, I can't wait for Rush so that we can get our stamina back. Now I understand why Rush was, why you get Rush later. Because the expectation is you have no access to Rush for quite a while. So you really wind up thinking Rush is awesome by the time you get it because you don't have
Yes.
it and you're running out
Not
of stamina
bad.
so quickly. So see, notice how the dialogue is different when you pick up a rare item versus a common item. Oh, okay, so that's all that was here. There's no enemies this way. It's just a huge
Dead
mana
end.
gathering area.
Then I suppose we turn back.
And then we have this chest. So let's see what kind of lock we're dealing with. Yeah, that's simple.
That was a cinch. Let's see. What do we got here?
Alright, and old coins. Now, with the amount of mana that we now have, we can choose to go after something like Vivify or some of these others. We're going to do Vivify first once we get we need a little bit more mana for it, but we're definitely going to do Vivify first. And the reason is because Vivify will change the game in terms of being able to add health to your character, right? And for us, that's incredibly important. Alright, let's make sure that we don't need any of the other items down here. And let's go ahead and just burst on through. So this should be the boss.
No fooling around this time. This is not going to be easy.
I got this.
Okay. So he's not really immune to, well, actually he is immune to basically everything.
Gotcha. Got you on your toes
And I'm pretty
now.
sure I don't want to go close to him. Oh, this is funny. See, this is why I upload, like, you know, leveling up your abilities is important. Our abilities are way OP at this
That'll do
junction.
it.
This is shameful. Alright, definitely don't want to get hit by that though, so let me stop playing around too much.
Oh, this.
Let's see what happens if we put disperse
Ready
down.
for this?
Oh man, this is crazy.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, we done maxed out on this poor man.
Just breathe, will you? You'll never hit anything otherwise.
Yep.
Not helping.
That is shameful.
Oof. Gross.
We just waxed on the gigas. Alright. So let's go ahead, go in here.
Is that?
Okay, no resources, just what's here in the center. So some type of super powerful creature. Interesting.
Say, don't you think this demon sounds an awful lot like our old friend?
The dragon, you mean? I thought so too.
All right. No, that's that. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue making our way down. Have a few different spots. So we'll go ahead and take care of the nearby chests first. There's one over this way. So apparently the chest is being guarded by Tanta soldiers in this case.
This one seems like something of a handful.
Yep. Better start pulling your weight.
Well, do something.
Let me at him.
How are you feeling?
A whole lot better than I did
Go
a
ahead
minute
and
ago.
just get away from him for a second because my stamina's low.
Now's your chance.
Here it comes.
All right. We're good there. So it looks like that's a spot where you can play
Something's
Partha.
there. What should we do?
Could pretend we didn't notice.
And we have some break zombies. They're just kind of minding their own business.
Now's your chance.
On it.
So it looks like enemies that are along the main story path are pretty easy. So I think what they
I always
tried
miss
to
the
do here
commotion when there's no one around, don't you?
is they presume that, of course, there were going to be
you're
some
plenty
people
of
who are
commotion
not
all
going
by
to do
yourself.
like me. They're just going to run straight through the game. And so if you're someone who wants to do that, again, not saying that there's a problem with that. It's not the way I play, but, you know, you do you. Then I think what they decide to do is make it to where, okay, if you run straight through the game, most of the enemies that you'll face will not be that challenging. they'll give you, if you put it on hard and you increase the difficulty in some way, you know, like the significant or something like that. Yeah, sure, you'll take damage. You'll feel a little bit of that oomph, but for the most part, you won't really be stressing too much. Alright.
Might as well pocket this.
So of course, the second that I touch anything that's really important, foolishness is gonna start. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish
New
looting
York.
the area first.
Because this place is insane.
We won't go all the way down just yet. We can drop from there once we're done up here. Let's go this way, then this way.
They just left them.
A hard choice to make, I'm sure, but necessary.
So let's see what enemies they're gonna randomly have us fight up here. Oh, vultures. Great.
Are you kidding me?
Where did they even come from?
Right on the money. Whoa. Looks like we're done here.
It does, doesn't
All right.
it? It's not much, but you never know.
Okay. We're gonna skip our way down here. There we go. I think what I want to do here is try and take them out using her magic.
Ooh, felt that.
Look out!
Nope. So you gotta be careful with the vultures. They will definitely try and take you out that way. So I can actually go ahead and just
That's
finish
gotta
this one.
hurt. Yeah. Here it comes.
Alright. So that takes care of finally burst shot level 1. Took us long enough to get that one done. So that means that now both of our main big time offensive spells are good to go. And we can start focusing on
doubt about it.
surge magic.
You're getting better at this.
As I said, shield shot for me is an afterthought. That's going to be the last thing I put any real focus on. Man, again, look at all this mana. Just look at it. Alright. So, Vivify. Let's see if we can get an idea of what's around us. There's a belfry over here. And we have 3, 4, and... yeah, we have all of these chests. So the belfry's right there. I would say let's go with the belfry since it's really close. Let's get an idea of whatever's over here first. Right.
Our destination is close.
And now that we've used cuff scan, now we know what all is around. So there's a refuge over here. Tanta's familiar area, fort, the Kairos Guild, a bunch of stuff. And I presume that now that I've done that, those things are, yeah, added to the area. So let's go ahead, get some of these chests out of the way.
You could break an ankle running on this stuff.
That's what made it so perfect for toughening up soldiers.
Yeah, and so not perfect for a relaxing getaway.
I love how Frey somehow thought this was going to be a relaxing getaway. Okay, what are those?
You know which spell to
Oh,
use,
spotters.
correct?
Yes, so shut up.
So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, and I'm literally just doing this so that, you know, when we do this in the long hold, that's so that we have time to look at the spells, see what you want, and then you as the viewers can actually enjoy the viewing experience. I literally could. The spell switching is actually extremely fast in this game. It's extremely fast, it's extremely accurate. The wheel would barely come up if you actually use it to the best of its ability. So even if I'm here, all I have to do is like this. I'm picking spells. So the thing is, once you get used to
be on your guard.
the play style,
Yeah, stay frosty.
there's
Got it.
no problems getting anything done.
Damn.
Oh,
Looks like
okay.
the coast
I
is
was
clear.
like, I thought for sure
Let's not get careless.
that there was another enemy, or sorry, that I gotten all the enemies. So
Did you find something?
more stone, raggrass. And of course, as we can see, a lot of chests over here as well. Oh, Aster. That's interesting. My man's got some level of movement capability, not get hit at all.
We got this.
Now's your chance.
On it. There it is. Ah, yeah.
Right.
Ooh, gross.
Let's go get number 2 really quickly. Because once I go over there, hopefully I won't have to kind of dot my way back over. That's what I'm hoping for, at least.
I sense a hostile presence. Be on your guard.
Yeah, stay frosty. Got it.
Just level 3. Clean. Now we'll need to make sure that so that we can get the most damage out of everything, we'll want to enhance Genesis level 1 and level 2 as well.
Might as well hold on to this.
That's a good find.
Oh, and there's, I don't know how the heck a shore violet is growing in this area. Yeah, no idea on that one. Shore violets are really only supposed to grow in levels with high amounts of areas with high amounts of water. So that means that whoever was growing that shore violet, I guess, did a great job initially of keeping a lot of water around. I don't know. So we're finally done with that chest. As we can see here, there's a whole nother area. Like, look at this. Just look at how much you have to cover, like you have available to you in this game. It is just insane. Let's go here. We'll go to the outskirts, but I'm not going to go past the outskirts point. I think that would be 2 and 5, yeah. And then we'll loop back over. Okay, so I see 2 of them. That's not that bad.
Enjoy! Yeah! Oh!
Never mind. There's a whole team of them.
Try it!
Get out of the way.
Good night!
Why go after that one? Because the other one's going to be easier to take
Bring in the
down.
pain! Let me at him!
Just making sure that I have a bead on who's still in the game.
My ace in the hole!
That went well.
Find him so that way he
You
won't
bet it
move
did.
so
That
much.
asshole's going nowhere.
Alright. We're done. Lots of Syntheras. Nope.
Okay. Right in the sweet spot.
Nope.
Got you on your toes now.
Seems we're free of any immediate danger.
Here's hoping it stays that way. Huh. What's this?
Alright. So as I said, I don't want to get too distracted. So, we're not going to keep advancing out this way. Let me go back to 2 over here. Because we could literally wind up covering half the map and never even getting the Tanta Silo. So I refuse to do that to y'all. Oh man.
Fancy your chances?
Super. This is a super
I'll
enemy.
give it my best shot.
This looks like a big one.
All right.
But I guess
You certainly seem to
didn't
be,
really do too
yes.
much. Alright. So let's go back across. That was kind of my plan in the beginning, was to go this way, then kind of bounce my way back over. Especially since there's kind of a Tanta right over here. Or should I say a moment where there's a Tanta familiar? What is that?
This is yours to lose now, Frey.
Break zombies.
Why did you have to say it like that?
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
That kind of magic requires more range.
Kinda guessed that already. Ugh. This'll do it.
Now's your chance.
On it! This is gonna sting!
It's not much, but you never know. Tired after that little performance?
Hey,
All right.
I'm always tired.
All's well then. Wonderful.
Ah!
So let's go ahead and we will go straight over to the Tanta Monument, which is right over there.
Ah!
Look over there. What's that weird statue?
It looks like one of those cat things you so enjoy.
I saw mana, had to go collect it.
Finders keepers.
Be ready to protect yourself.
I will, with you.
Okay, we'll deal with that in a second.
Whoa. Is that a cat?
So this is actually an interesting challenge.
In the middle of the break?
I assume that is no ordinary cat.
Now the thing about these cats though, you kinda can't, there's a few different things. A, can't shock the cat. So they actually made this one easy because the cat's literally right here. So we're gonna slowly approach the cat. No running. See? They're shy, so they'll run. So crouch. And we start to slowly but surely just take a few steps. Like this. And you stop. And at this point, I'm really just using one step at a time. One step at a time. And once you get close enough, you'll get an option to pet the cat.
Aw, good kitty.
Goodness, you're a regular cat child.
Alright. And we now have a familiar. Now, I'll be honest, as of right now,
Something
I
about
don't
that
know what
cat
familiars
felt
actually
different,
do.
Don't you think?
Funny you mention that. I was just thinking I detected a hint of Tanta magic.
Huh. Could they be connected somehow? Wonder where it went.
So I don't really know if besides the cats visiting you or anything, if they really do anything else, but since this is a Square Enix game, let's be honest, probably if you collect all of the cats or something, there's some type of weird option like chest or awesome thing that'll unlock as a result of your work. So we'll have to see how that all kind of plays itself out. Let's see if we can climb this. I have my doubts.
The locals used to do a roaring trade in military hardware.
But
Oh, yeah.
maybe not.
Johidi made
Maybe we
weapons
can
here,
climb
right?
it.
Yes.
As long as I don't
Not
run
a
out of
skill
stamina
she's had much
anyway.
use for since relocating to Sepal.
There we go. And there's mana that way. We're gonna use our hop method. Well, I didn't do that one right. That's my bad. Hop. Well, we made it. Not the most gracefully, but we made it.
Might as well pocket this.
There it is!
Does that make things a little easier?
More.
There's no one around. Did you do something to annoy them all?
What didn't I do?
Okay, let's go up here.
You need to tailor
Okay.
your approach.
Piranhas.
Whatever helps get this over with.
Not even gonna worry about them right now. Rainstone.
Our destination is close.
We'll
I only
drop
want to hear
down
from you
here.
when we're there.
There are moments where Frey will have momentary like
I
hiccups
find
with
an
climbing.
elevated perspective often helps, don't you?
Yeah, well, it's not you doing the climbing.
See, like that, for example. But at the same time, that could just be me doing a very bad jump.
I can use this.
So, I guess it kind of depends on that front. So from here, as we can see based on my position, there's a lot of other stuff to do. There's also these areas down here as well. See, this whole section opens up going in this direction, and then there's another section this way also. So as I said, way too much to do. It's kind of crazy how many things you actually have here. So I think there were some people saying, oh, the game felt bland, and I'm like, I don't know how.
A manageable number, I think.
Yeah, we'll be done in no time.
And the combat is just, it's fun enough to where you don't really get bored of giving it a shot.
Take that! Oh, damn!
Oh, okay. Now see, that's the interesting thing about the Syntheras, right? They can actually cover a lot of distance with that
I think
headbutt.
that's all of them.
You'll
Seems
think
like
it's
it. Nice
slower,
work.
and so like I tried to dash away, but he was able to cover that distance before the dash really kicked in. So you really do have to give the Syntheras their due respect. Alright. Let's go up this way first. And that's gonna help us get here. And then that is gonna help us be able to leap to this one. Alright, so that's a nugget picked up. Let's go this way. We'll bounce off of this wall here. That way we don't lose too much stamina coming down. This area up ahead looks like a nightmare area. So I don't think we're going to tackle that one just yet. Let me get this mana over here. And then let's go back. So, as we can see here, definitely a crazy area. So, actually, we will just get right here, and then we're going to go ahead and save on this one, and we'll pick it up in the next one. So, thanks again for joining in. Oh, I guess I can't save from there, so we're going to stop right out here. So, thanks for joining in, and we'll pick it up in the next part. This is War on Gaming. Peace.